Hello friends! Hello. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if my iPad is in the way. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it. Also, hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully everything's good. I didn't check my mic this morning. Usually I check to make sure it's on. But let me know if you can hear me. Appreciate it. Legends, hello. James. Hello fellow flowers. Vortak, welcome to the stream. Heroic Logic, welcome. Roger, hello. Gibby, hello. Good morning to all. And to all a good night. That's a Christmas quote. AV good? Can hear you? Okay, awesome. Also, thank you so much, Acre Games. I believe that's what that said. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the garden. Scanna? I think that's how you pronounce your username. Y'all, I struggled with that one. I really had to think about that one. Hi, here from your top solo games 2022 vid on YouTube. Hello, thank you so much for watching that. I woke up this morning to that video at 100,000 views, which is crazy. Also, Melkar, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I love seeing so many new faces here. This makes me so happy. The Walls of Jur, thank you so much for joining, and thanks for watching that video. Appreciate it. Is that considered a toque without a ball? Yeah, because there's usually a little poof at the end. Yes, this is a toque. A toque is also referred to as a beanie in some places. Yeah, 100,000 views, Heroic. Crazy, eh? It's crazy how awesome, the board game community is, but not only that, but the solo board game community. Holy manoli. I have been getting some interesting comments on that video, though. Some people, I'll tell ya. You are the famous Jenna with 100K views. Well, fun little fact. One of my videos on my other channel, Jenna Rose, that one got over 2 million views. And I'm like, why? Why is this happening? It always happens to the most random of videos, too. So, I was not expecting them. But it's pretty cool. Jenna is no fool of a toque. James. And I love the game you're prepping to play. Yes, we're playing frickin' Concordia today, guys. If you did not know, Concordia is my number. When I last did a top 10, top 20 videos or 20 game video, Concordia was my number 3. So I am so excited to finally have the Solitaria expansion so that I can play this solo. Basically, the expansion pretty much just replaces the cards and then gives you different cards as well, and then gives you some dice that you have to roll. Sorry for the pronunciation is German. No, you're totally fine. It's me not knowing how to read. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Golfer 2004 NH. Welcome to the stream. Are you a golfer? Let me know. A board game and golfer, y'all. Some people's kids, man. Some people's kids. Yeah. Also, hello, Shub. Welcome to the stream. Someone said it needed more penny. Not sure. James. Yeah, I'm not sure who said that, James. Maybe the #1 fan of Penny. I forget what his name was, but it kind of sounds very, very familiar, and very similar to James. You know, it's. I think it might actually be James. I love Concordia, but haven't played it solo yet. Ooh, Red Zypher Studios. I haven't played it yet either. I was gonna say definitely recommend, but I haven't played it solo either. So we'll see if I recommend it after this stream. But I do pretty much have everything. No, that's a lie. I don't have everything ready. I have to put out all of the little chips and stuff and get things organized. So I will switch over to this angle, straighten out the board a slight bit. And there are a few things that I need to do. One, the cards that typically come with all your player pieces, you take those out because you now have some Solitaria cards. Boom. Team Penny! One day I want to play this game. Legends, you need to. It's so good. And James, apparently. Concordia is fun. I played Concordia once at a convention and loved it. Definitely want to try it again. Yeah, it is so good. It's crazy because this is like, looking at this game, Francis was actually the one that wanted it initially, and then we purchased it. And just looking at it, I was like, I want nothing to do with this game. It is hideous. It's actually very pretty now that I see it. But initially I just thought of it as some beige Euro. I didn't want anything to do with it. But yeah, turns out it's a really freaking good game. And I don't care what it looks like. It's very fun. I think we start off with just one of each on the board. I will say it's been maybe like 2 months maybe since we've played this. But we each start with a boat and a worker in Roma. And then we have all of our houses over here that we will be building. And then the game, you start off with 2 wheat, 1 brick, a cloth, a wine, and an anvil. And those you are going to be using to purchase these houses that you are going to be putting onto the board. And then for the AI, again, they don't use the cards either, so we can put those aside. And they get to have 1 boat and 1 human. I have the solo expansion, but not played it solo yet either. James, set it up right now and play with me. Last week I played Beer and Bread, Archaeology, the new expedition twice, Challengers, Letter Jam. Letter Jam is one that I've been wanting to try. Treasure Island 4 times, oh wow. And G.I. Joe Mission Critical, very nice, holy legends. What kind of coffee? Looks delish. So this is my, it's just like a double shot of espresso from my Nespresso machine. And then I always make my coffees real fancy. So I put like the oat milk and creamer frothed on top. And then I have just a little bit of cinnamon. Yum. Guys, I have a very exciting thing. I don't know if I think I might have chatted about it in the Tuesday stream, but this is my Ember mug, and Francis got me this Ember mug like 3 years ago for my birthday. It's basically a mug that keeps your coffee warm, and you actually have like an app. Thank you so much for following. Corzicant, thank you so much for following. I apologize, guys. I don't know why my notifications have all of a sudden just stopped making noises. They're not making noises anymore. So if you do follow, thank you so much if I do miss it. Sometimes I do like see it come in here on my iPad, but yeah. Anyways, Francis bought this for me 3 years ago for my birthday. I used it quite a bit, and then it's just like stopped connecting, and it's just stopped working. So I was very sad for the last few years, and then I randomly one day was like, I'm gonna see if I can make my Ember mug work again. And I did! And now it's the best thing I've ever owned. Freaking love coffee, let me tell you. Okay, so then the AI does have an opportunity to add more workers, so we just put them over here with their stuff. We start basically with Concordia Solitaria. You do have different levels, different difficulties. There is beginner, I think there's beginner, There's 3 of them. Or no, there's standard, veteran, and expert. So obviously, we're starting on standard because your girl is not good at board games. And with the standard mode, you start at 20 victory points. So, and then they start at 0. All of their houses can go off to the side as well. You know what? I might put my coffee over here because I feel like I might hit it eventually, and we do not want that. So we're gonna put their houses over here, the dice over here. Oh, there we go. Now you guys can see. Bow, bow, bow. I'm missing a bunch of comments. Which difficulty are you playing on? So yes, I just answered that. The Walls of Jur. Standard, of course, because this is my first time, and I'm just pretty bad at board games. That's how Burgundy was for me. It grows on you. Yes, exactly. Yes, Burgundy too. Castles of Burgundy, at first I was like, I want nothing to do with this game. It is ugly. But that's like what you really truly can't base a board game off of the like cover. You can't base it off of the components and just the look of the game. You really just have to go out of your comfort zone, just play something and see if you like it, judged by the gameplay, and it might end up being your favorite game. So that's why like this year I really want to try more games that like I typically wouldn't normally. Like a lot of like the older games were like, you know, the look of the games aren't as like extravagant and beautiful as they are today. I really just want to try more because I know there are a ton of older games that I think I would really, really enjoy. Hi, let's dive in. Welcome to the stream. Hello, excited to watch your first stream live. Oh my goodness. Nico Town, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully I'm not too crazy and nerdy. But let's be honest, I'm playing board games. Yeah, I felt the same way about Castles of Burgundy. Hideous but so much fun. Yep. Also, let me move this. I don't know if some of you might not know, but today, I told everybody in the Discord, and I think in the last stream, but today after this stream, I am going over to my sister and my brother-in-law's house. Both Francis and I are, and we are starting our first D&D campaign, and I'm very excited. And that's what they're like chatting about it in our family chat. Ooh, I'm going to Arts Day, so alas, I cannot right now. Aw, dang. Last week I played Wingspan, Woodcraft, and Obsession. Nice. I have my own copy of Obsession now. Oh, that's awesome. I need to play that again solo. I own Wingspan, still in Shrink. What? James! Now I backed the new Kickstarter version of Burgundy and it looks fantastic. Yes, Metal Gear Carbuncle. I freaking love your username. Yeah, I do have the prototype for the new Castles of Burgundy. I think we live streamed it a few weeks back, so it might actually be up on the channel. I don't know if you've seen it, but if you wanted to kind of see the new edition of Castles of Burgundy played, we did play the prototype a few weeks back. Beige and dry like a desert, the way I love my Euros. I've got bit by the super cute games that turned out to be really boring. Oh no! Yeah. You know, sometimes a game can be the opposite too, right? It can be like super, super pretty, but then you go to play it and it's just like absolutely awful. I will say right now, what I need to do next is I need to take from the left to the right. I take the first specialty card, which is going to be one of the like resource specific ones, which obviously it's going to be the Smith. And the AI is going to take that one and put it into their little tableau there. And then these will get refreshed, move down, and a new one will get flipped up like that. Okay, So last thing I need to do is we need to put all of these out on the board. They have to be randomly placed, so I'm just going to flip these all over. And I also need to place these once we are finished with that. Fun fact, guys, is that I played Concordia with the Daryl Andrews, designer of Sagrada. We've played this. I've played Concordia with, I don't know if anyone watches Shelf Clutter, but Adam Singer from Shelf Clutter, very nice guy. We've actually played that together as well. I played Concordia with Daryl, Adam, and a guy named Alex as well. D&D hype, yes. Yeah, go Druid, yes. So let's dive in. I decided on Druid. Your girl is going to be a Druid, and my 2 starting skills are animal handling as well as medicine. So I'm going to be able to make potions with nature and be one-on-one with the animals. I'm so excited. I am so freaking stoked. Hi Tim, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Tim, have you ever played Concordia? I feel like Concordia doesn't look like one that you would typically go for. I don't take you as a beige dry Euro kind of guy. Let me know, Tim. But I'm assuming no. You need a Daryl command? I need a Daryl command. I'm just constantly fangirling. I still can't get over, like, how am I, like, that lucky to be able to, like, I don't deserve that. I don't deserve to be friends with Daryl Andrews. Are you kidding me? He is such a nice guy, though. I feel like he's friends with everybody, so. Okay. So we are putting these into different letters, by the way, if I didn't tell you. Will your druid wear a toque? Well, my druid's wearing a toque today. That's for sure. Daryl Andrews recently told me I was his Facebook memory, which I thought was cool because I met him for the first time in Hawaii last January. That's awesome. So like the memory that came up on Facebook was you guys meeting. That's so fun. Will the D&D be streamed / recorded? Roger, it will not be. I really do, like, I would love to do that. Maybe, like, this is going to be, like, our first session, but I think it's not going to be, like, a one and done kind of campaign. I think we are going to, like, continue it past today. So I'm hoping maybe the next time we continue it, maybe everyone can come over here and we could stream it. I think that would be fun. But I might, like, take a few, whatever it's called, like, Instagram stories or whatever. I'm very intrigued. I'm teaching 3 to 4 friends viticulture tonight. Ooh, awesome. Okay, so once you have all of these shuffled and randomized, you're just going to be placing all of them on the board. Upside down, just randomly. And this will determine the resources that will be produced in each of those spots. A over here. You know me too well. Haven't tried Concordia, but I'm getting into a beige dry Euro soon. Lisboa. Ooh. Oh, dang. Yeah, I'm still a little bit scared of whatever his name's Lacerda games. I'm still a little bit scared. I think is this going to be your first Lacerda that you're playing, Tim? Because I think I really want to play I think for my first Lacerda, I would love to play Kanban EV. I think that would be my choice. So typically there's another side of this board and I would put the D ones on. That's for like a 3 to 4 player game or a 3 to 5 player game. I think Concordia can play up to 5. Lisboa is far from a beige dry Euro. Yeah, I feel like it's still pretty modern of a Euro. Tim just can't. He can't do it with beige. And not modern things. It's just his brand. All right, so, oh shit, I'm not done. I mean, shoot. Okay, so we are flipping these all over. We're gonna get into this game eventually, guys, I promise. But I guess it's fun kind of chatting before I get into playing. I like how the Brother Smurf does that as well. They don't just like get right into playing, they kind of chat for like a half an hour to an hour. All right, so once you have everything flipped over, what we are going to be doing is we're going to go through each of these provinces and we're going to be putting whatever is on that province, the most expensive good, and placing it up here for the prefectus, so, or prefect. So for Corsica, it's going to be, where is Corsica? It's going to be cloth. Here is Ligvria. I'm going to be struggling with all of these names. Wheat is more expensive than brick, so that's gonna go there. For Transpadania, it's going to be wine. Venetia, it's going to be oh gosh, I'm gonna struggle with all these names the entire game. That's gonna be cloth. Amelia, that's definitely not how you say it. That's going to be anvil. Atrivria. That's gonna be wine. Oh, where does wine go? There we go. I own one Vitalis Lacerda game, but never played a Lacerda game. Legends, what game do you own? Going to have dinner, have fun with Concordia and the D&D. Soporific Effect, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day and have a good dinner. Never tried a Lacerda, but a friend owns Weather Machine, so that will probably be the first. Oh, snap. You got 2 minutes to get to half-hour mark. Okay, perfect. I have Concordia, but yet to play. Thinking I will get Solitaria. Ooh, nice. Orleith. Can I just call you MC? I am so bad at saying usernames. What is wrong with me? But yes, I definitely, I can't recommend yet because I haven't played, but I really love Concordia, so I know I'm going to like it solo. Anvil goes here at Campania. This is Anvil as well at Vimbria. Apflia is wheat. Lufcania is wine. I'm so bad at pronouncing things. And Sicilia is that as well. Okay, and then the rest just go back into the box. And I believe we are ready to go. All right. So basically with the Solitaria and just in general with Concordia is on your turn, you are just going to be playing a card and doing whatever that card's action is. So there is Architect. Architects allow you to move twice here on the board. You have to move between paths. So in order for me to move twice with my boat, I could go from this path 1 to this path 2, and then you can choose to build in one of these two spaces, or you can build in both of them, granted you can afford them. So for example, I could build in both of these if I had, we have this card here that has all of the payments. So for a brick resource spot, you have to pay 1 wheat and 1 coin. A wheat spot is going to be 1 brick, 1 wheat, and 2 coins. An anvil spot is going to be 1 brick, 1 anvil, and 3 coins. And then wine is going to be 1 brick, 1 wine, 4 coins. And then a cloth spot is going to be 1 brick, 1 cloth, and 5 coins. So that is kind of how you do the architect. Like I said, you can build in both, you don't have to. But if you can afford it, it is really good to get those out there. So that is architect. You also have prefect, which prefect is going to get you resources, because obviously you're going to need more resources as you build out and use the resources that you have here. So prefect is going to allow you to flip over one of these spots here. You then get whatever that spot gives you. So for example, if I flipped over Lecania, I would get 1 wine. I would flip it over, and then if I had any, is it that I get 1 wine or do I get 2 wine? I think I would get 2 wine if I had the Prefectus Magnus, but I think it's just 1. But I probably should check that. Yeah, so you get double. So if you just did a prefect, you would just get 1. Okay. For some reason I thought it was 2, but I think that's the Prefectus Magnus if you have that card. So yes, there's going to be 2 different prefects in the solo game. You either have the normal prefect, which you, like I said, flip over this. You get 1 wine based off of where you're flipping, as well as if you had any buildings in that spot. So for example, if I had a building on this wine spot here, and I prefected Livkania, I would get 2 wine. If I had both buildings here and I prefected this province, I would get 2 wine and 1 anvil. So it's kind of nice to do that. If there's ever any buildings in that spot that you're prefecting that your opponent, or I guess in a solo game it doesn't really matter, but in a multiplayer game, if there's any of that building in that province of another player, they get what they produce when you prefect. But in this game, if you do prefect, the AI, I believe, gets like some points for all their buildings there. The AI is never going to get any resources, I don't think. They just get points. Good to start when ready. Yes, very true, James. Okay, pronounced Orla. Okay, that is perfect. Orla, thank you so much for joining. And yes, I'm happy. It's a nice, easy thing to pronounce. James says, what did Tom and Asha think? Are you saying, what did Tom and Asha think about Concordia? Let me know, James. I think that's what you mean. Back in the pandemic, I really got into board games, and now I feel like I'm very behind with the hobby, but am working my way there. Hey, Metal Gear, there is never any rush in this hobby. Just take your time and enjoy the games that you're playing. That is literally the point of this hobby, is to just enjoy playing games that you have and not worrying about comparing yourself to anybody else. Just have fun in the hobby, for sure. Are you pronouncing the U's as V's on purpose? I thought they were V's. Those are definitely V's. Carl. Is it Carl? Or is it Carly? Those are V's. You might, maybe it looks like U's. No, I don't think so. Like this one here is LVCANIA. Or am I crazy? What? Old-timey writing uses V's instead of U's? What? How did I not know this? They used V's in place of U's? So this entire time I've been playing Concordia, I've always been saying the V's as V's. Oh no. So like this is Etruria? Umbria. Lucania? Oh my goodness. How did I not know this entire time? That makes a lot more sense. Correct. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for letting me know about that. I did not know that. Hello everyone. Hello Gabriella. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Anyone have sci-fi solo game that they could recommend, please? Oh. Does anyone have any sci-fi solo games that they could recommend? I don't really go a lot for like sci-fi, but I don't know if like sci-fi is interchangeable with like space. I think so. I recommend Warp's Edge. Oh, I have heard that one. Hello, Games of Fire. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? TLN hype. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, guys, just to let you know, today, there is this entire weekend, there is a TLN live stream going on. I believe that they might have just started, possibly. So I do recommend going and giving them some love as well. We will definitely be live or rating into whoever is live streaming currently for the TLN live stream. I think they might be starting soon, if I'm not wrong. Oh, TLN and Tabletop After Dark. Oh, snap. You learn something new every day. Melinda, exactly. And Carly will do, by the way. Okay. Well, thank you so much for letting me know about that, Carly. Because that was something that I had no idea of. Okay. So, what was I saying? So prefect is just a way to get goods, but I will also mention that at any time, if you ever prefect and there are a bunch of these flipped over, you guys will notice that there are coins on the opposite end, which coins, again, are something you will need. So whenever I do a prefect, I can optionally also flip everything back over and collect the coins. So for example, in this situation, there are 2, 4, 6, so I would flip all these over and I would get 6 coins. So that is how prefect works. So that is prefect. We also have diplomat, which diplomat is going to be in a multiplayer game. It's probably more useful. This time, use one face-up card of, okay, so you can use any of their cards, I believe. I am going to have to kind of refer to the rule book a little bit, but in a multiplayer game, diplomat basically means that you can use the same as someone else used that past turn. So you will look at everybody else's discard pile, and the first one, because whenever you play a card, you play it into your pile face up beside you. So for example, if some other player just played a prefect over there, I would be able to diplomat their prefect. So kind of just duplicate what they did. So that's a nice way to get more actions. And then you also have the, we always used to call it Mercator, but I'm pretty sure it is Mercator. For some reason, we always called it Mercator, but it's Mercator, I think. Irons were worn, Star Forges. Ooh. So, sorry, those are solo RPGs. Deep Space D6 board game, One Deck Galaxy, Roll for the Galaxy has a community solo variant. Ooh. So if sci-fi is somewhat like space related, I never know if space and sci-fi are the same thing, but I have heard a lot of good things about the solo variant or the solo Planet Unknown. But Planet Unknown is a little bit difficult to come by right now, so yes. Anyways, it's one on like the top of my list. I want Planet Unknown so bad, but it is very hard to find right now, especially in Canada. Middle Class Joe, hello, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Happy Sunday. Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. I will be playing that solo soon, guys. I really want to play that one solo. For Mercator, basically this is how you can sell and purchase your goods. So if you do play this one, you take 3 Sister. Is that what? Sisteri? I forget how you pronounce it. But that is just coins. So you would take 3 coins, and you can trade up to 2 types of goods. So you can sell goods, and then you can purchase goods. And the amount that you get and amount that you have to pay is just at the top here. Cloth is 7 coins, wine is 6, anvil is 5, corn is 4, or food is 4, and brick is 3. Next up is the Senator. Senator allows you to purchase from here. You have to purchase with what is on the card as well as an additional good based off of where the card is. So this one here is just going to be what is on the card, which is just 1 anvil. This is going to be what's on the card plus any other resource. And then going up here, it's whatever's on the card plus a cloth, whatever is on the card plus a random and a cloth. So it gets pretty expensive once you get to here. So it's kind of nice to wait until these slide down because they do get more affordable as they slide down. And then lastly, you have Tribune, which Tribune is what you play to get all of your cards back. So you're kind of holding this for when you're like just at the end. You can have cards still left in your hand, when you Tribune, but you do get coins based off of how much you are taking back. So obviously the more you have down in your pile, and when you Tribune, the more coins you're going to get back. So when you do Tribune, you take all your cards back. From 4th card onwards, take Sister per card. So for example, if I had all of these and I put down Tribune, I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then whatever is left, so 3, I would get 3 Sisteri. I'm just going to call them coins, guys. I cannot pronounce all these crazy words. Juan, I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, welcome to the stream. Also, Day by Dave, hi, welcome to the stream. All right, so we're going to get started, and I will let you guys know about other ones. There's also Colonist, as well as specialty cards, but we will explain those. I will explain those to you once I do purchase some of those cards. I will also mention that each of the icons at the bottom, this is going to be how you score at the end of the game. So you guys can see here all of the different colors. Those are going to be multipliers of the end game scoring. So you have the end game scoring here. You have all of the different cards that at the end of the game we will go through. For example, all of my Vesta cards, so any cards that have the purple, this is going to get me 1 victory point per 10 coins that I have at the end. At the end of the game, you will exchange any goods that you have for coins as well. And any 10, you'd get 1 victory point. But if I had 5 of these Vesta cards, you can purchase them from other cards and stuff. If I ended up with 5 of these cards at the end, I would get 5 victory points per 10 coins, if that makes sense. You also have Jupiter, which is 1 victory point per place that you control here that is not brick. So any of them that have this little like Coliseum kind of, that's not a Coliseum, the Rome looking building. This yellow one is going to be 1 victory point for every province that you have a building in. This one is Mercurius. This game is embarrassing me by how bad I read things. This is going to be 2 victory points per group of, I think it's per group, or it might be if you have all 5 resources, you get 2 victory points. And then lastly, this is 2 victory points per worker that you have on the board. Because I do start with 2, but you can get more onto the board in the future. All right. The biggest challenge of today's game is not beating the AI, but oh yeah, it's not beating the AI. That's gonna be, you know, hopefully easy, but pronouncing things, no thank you. I'm just gonna try to avoid any pronunciation of things. I'm just gonna say here, okay? I'm going to perfect here. The purple one, the yellow one. That's what we're gonna do, everyone, okay? All right, so to start off my game, I do think I am going to do architect. So I'm going to place this here. I am going to move my man here. And I'm gonna go 1, 2 to this spot here. Am I able to do that? Am I able to purchase that? I am. Okay, so because I'm here, I can decide to either purchase or build on either of these or both. I am going to build on both, so I'm going to, this is going to be 1 wheat and 1 coin to build there. So I get a little building there. And then this one here is going to be 1 wheat, 1 brick, and 2 coins. So I get 3 back. Pay my 5. Boom. We're off to a great start. Move your colonists, build an adjacent city, and then whenever I play the architect, the AI is going to take 1 card. So I am going to roll this blue die, and that is going to determine what card they take. I'm really hoping they don't take this one. I kind of want to get the Mason. They take number 2, so they're going to take Mercator, or Mercator, sorry. And that is going to be placed in their little tableau there, and all of these are going to move down. So that's pretty much how the game plays. You're just going to be playing cards. Whatever card you play is going to then tell the AI what they're going to do. Take a drink of water, coffee, wine, whatever. Thank you so much. Easer Games. We're taking a drink of coffee, y'all. All right, so next up, like I said, I do really want some cards right off the bat. Oh, it would be really nice. Architect is really nice to have. And I also would love the Mason. Typically, my strategy for Concordia is to get a lot of the Saturnus, I believe that's how you pronounce it, now that I know that the V's are used. Saturnus, this is that you get 1 victory point per province. I typically like to try to get 1 thing per province, obviously, or I also forgot to do that. I try to get at least one per province, so I'm usually going towards those cards because it's really nice. You start with 2 of them, which is good. But yes, that will mean that I need to get some resources. So I'm gonna prefect. I'm just gonna do normal prefect. And I'm going to prefect the purple. Where is that? Here. So I get 1 anvil, as well as whatever I have in that town. So I'm going to get an anvil, a brick, and a wheat. Boom. that will allow me to purchase some stuff on my next turn. And then for the AI, when I do that, number of houses in province, and they do not have any houses as of yet, so they are just going to get 1 victory point. Minimum 1, so they have to at least get 1. But if they, for example, if they had 2 houses in this province that I prefected, they would have got 2 victory points. But since they have none, it's just a minimum of 1. All right. Like I said, I do think that I want to do Senator, which allows me to purchase 2 cards into my hand. This will allow the AI to build, which I think is fine for me. I'm fine with that. So I'm going to do Senator, and I am going to purchase, like I said, these 2 here. So that is going to be 1 anvil. Thank you so much for following, whoever that was. 1 anvil for architect. Tim's BG, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. So yes, I paid 1 anvil to get the architect, and then this one here, I have to pay 1 food as well as another good, which I think I'll just do 1 food and 1 brick. I feel like brick is easy enough to get. Also, whenever I play the Mason, I get to produce in every brick spot that I have. So I am going to try to get lots of brick soon. So those 2 I purchase. I then move all of these down. Flip over the next 2. I feel like this is going to go by pretty quick, but I guess with a solo game, it's not like you're purchasing super often. Excuse me. And then, because I use the Senator, they are going to build a house. So I'm going to roll this. They are going to build in the closest food, which I believe this is the most complicated part when it comes to the solo. It's going to be where they build. So roll the white die. What? Or the black Mercator die. Oh, okay, so when you do Mercator, what does that say? Okay, so the black one is also, I think it's just the same. The solo AI can only build in cities that it is able to reach with its colonist, and that has not been built on yet. The number of possible movement steps is as usual. The number of colonists and reachable line in the city must be empty. What? What are you saying? So I think what is going to happen is they're going to go here, possibly. See, I just don't know if they are going to build twice. Okay. Roll the white die, determine the goods type of the city. Okay. So yeah. Please hold, everyone. I do have a please hold command, or a exclamation point hold, if you want to use that. They'll only build once following the priorities of the rules, I believe. Roll the city type, look at the nearby city. That can be traveled. So I think what it is that they are going to go I'm assuming, like, I don't know if it'll be the ship or the person. Maybe it's that. I am going to lay down these as well so you guys can see them better. I'm assuming it just goes 1 to here, or would it be 1, 2 to here? Is it always the colonist or is it the ship? Hello, hello DJ Sombrero. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? And we back. We're not quite back yet. What are you playing? So we are playing Concordia Solitaria. So solo Concordia, which is very fun. Okay, if there's a tie, you can decide on the ship or the colonist. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what it is. If there's multiple cities available, if possible, a new province. Okay, so this kind of like doesn't really matter for the first turn since there's so many options. So I'll move there and they will build in the food spot. So they are going to build here, I believe. But then I guess they could have also went there. I think that's fine. I think it gets more like serious when it comes to when it gets filled more, like the map gets filled more. So they're gonna build there. And then I believe that is everything. All right. Next for me, I do need more of everything, pretty much. I do have the mason, so I do want to try to get as many brick spots as I can. There's also the farmer out right now, so it'd be nice to grab that and get as many of the food spots as I can. Oopsie. Someone probably told me in the chat already, but I put the wrong house color on. Vortec. Okay, so oh, that's interesting. Okay. So with the diplomat, you are going to be taking the ability of any of these here, and then the AI will react according to that card, and then that card gets put face down. So it's pretty much like you have one-shot abilities over here as well with your diplomat, which is kind of cool. I would love to get some of these going too. Okay, I think I might do another prefect. And I think I might do Prefectus Magnus in a spot. Yeah, because I do need some brick. But I guess I can't do brick until... because I can't get any brick when I prefect, because I've already prefect this purple spot here, and that's the only place that I can get brick. So the only way that I can get brick now is by either doing my mason, or I could do the not Mercator, Jenna. Mercator. So maybe what I will do, I'm going to do prefect. Specifically, this is Prefectus Magnus. So one province produces, and you take the bonus good twice. So I think what I'm going to do to get a lot of money going is I am going to flip Sicilia, I believe that's how you pronounce it. So I am going to get 2 cloth, which is really nice. Cloth gets you the most amount of money, which is nice. So we're going to put those there. And the AI is going to get 2 victory points for that. 1, 2. If they had any houses here, they would have got more, but that is it. Okay, so now I'm going to go Mercator, and I'm going to get 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. And then I get to trade up to 2 types of goods. So I'm going to trade in 2 cloths for 14 points. So I'm just gonna grab 15 and put 1 back. And then I am going to purchase, do I want 2 brick? Yeah, I think I'm gonna purchase 2 bricks. Or do I want 3 bricks? No. I'm gonna purchase 2 bricks for 6 coins. So when you do trading with the Mercator or Mercator, Jenna. When you do trading with the Mercator, you can trade 2 types of goods. So you can either sell 2 types of goods, as many of those goods as you like, or you can purchase 2 types of goods as many times, or you can sell 1 type of good and then purchase 1 type of good, if that makes sense. So that is that. I have 14 coins as well as all of these goods here. And then for the AI, they roll the black die. Again, they are going to be building in food. That is interesting. They are going to want to go here, and they are going to want to build a house in this spot. So they have 2 foods there already. They are also already in 2 different provinces, so that is not good. Now, I am going to architect. I'm hoping they do not get the farmer, because they do have 2 food spots already. I'm going to, I have quite a bit here. I can do wine and anvil. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna take my colonist here. I'm going to move 1, 2 to here, in between both this wine and this anvil. And I'm going to build in both of those, because both of those are in 2 different provinces, which is awesome. So I'm going to purchase both of those. So I'm going to need a brick, an anvil, and 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. And that is to build on the anvil spot here. And then I also need a brick, a wine, and 4 coins. And 4 coins, so 10, and I get 6 back. Bam. And then I get to build in this wine spot here as well. So as of right now, I am in 3 different spots here. I do want to try to get some stuff over here as well, so I might start moving my ship this way. So my ship can get some more over here, and then this guy can continue over here to all of these spots. I will say though that I kind of want to go down here soon. Maybe I'll try on my next architect to go down here and build on both of these. But then again, that is just in the same province. But maybe I want to go here actually and build on these 2. Because that would get me the same 2, but in 2 different provinces, which is kind of nice. All right, so for the architect, for the AI, they are going to roll the blue die, and that is going to determine what card they take. Please not number 3. It's number 3, everyone. Great. All right, but that's fine. I don't really care about that. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. All right. So next up, for me, so I can't really afford anything right now because I literally, like, with those 2 architects, I spent all of my moolah. I could do mason. I only have 1 brick, so I don't really feel like that's worth it at the moment. Like, I guess it would be fine just to get a brick, but the AI is going to get 3 victory points from that. I could diplomat. Something of theirs. Let me see here. They have Mercator. They have Smith.
I guess I should probably like spread out their cards so I can see what I have available. They have 2 prefects, so I could just do a prefect.
Okay. Classic board game RNG. What is an RNG? Please let me know. Okay, so I am going to do that. I'm gonna diplomat. And I'm going to diplomat their Prefectus Magnus, I think. Is that what you want to do, Jenna? Is that really what you want to do? Do I want to prefect that, or do I want to prefect... What do I want to do? Maybe I will just do their prefect. Either way, if I'm gonna do one of these prefects, I'm just gonna get 2 of whatever is there. I do want more cloth, so maybe I'll just do a Prefectus Magnus. I'm going to flip that over. Before I do that, I do want to make sure I'm not going to a spot that they have any buildings at. So I'm going to prefect Magnus this one here, this green one. So I'm going to flip this over. I get 2 cloth for that. Random number generator. Why didn't I know that? I should have known that. Basically means the randomness of games that can happen. Yep. Love a good dice roll and card flip. Okay, so I got those. They have no buildings there, but they do get 2 victory points. 1, 2. So we're going to turn that over, and that is that. Do I want to use my mason? I don't think I do, to be honest with you. Because I'm literally just going to use this card in order for me to get 1 single brick, and then they get 3 victory points. So I think I want to not use this until it's actually worth it for me. Yeah. So I'm going to actually Tribune. Mason stays in my hand. So I'm taking back all my cards. From the 4th card onwards, take a Sesterus per card. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 4 coins. So I'm gonna, no, I'll just get 4 singles. 4 coins. Yes, that is definitely what I'm gonna do. The walls of sorry. Time roller, hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, so I did get 4 coins for that, and then optionally, when you do use Tribune, you can use 1 anvil and 1 food in order to add another colonist to the board. So you would take your colonist off of your personal board here and put it onto here. But I typically don't use that. I don't really go for the Mars. Also, Seth Fem, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy. How do you feel about Concordia? Is it also one of your favorite games like me? Okay. Next one, flipped over. Yes, so I definitely want to get more brick buildings for sure. Oh shoot, what do they do on here? Oh no. Okay, so when you do a Tribune, the AI is going to build a house based off of its best specialist, which their best specialist is... Well, they're both the same. What is considered their best specialist? They both get 3 victory points for them. So let me just quickly see here. Build 1 house in the city with the goods type that matches its best specialist. It goes weaver, vintner, smith, farmer, mason. So they are going to build in their best mason, or they're going to build in a mason spot. And it's going to be closest to them. I'm pretty sure they're going to go here. Or will they move here? I'm gonna not lie to you guys. I am a little bit confused as to how you determine where they go. That is able to reach with its colonist, and that it has not yet built a house in. The number of possible movement steps is, as usual, the number of colonists, and the reachable line to the city must be empty. If multiple cities is still available, they choose, if possible, an empty city without houses. Only if no city is reachable, they build a house where there's already a house. If multiple cities are still available, chooses, if possible, a new province. Okay, so they are going to choose a new province. And if the city is still not determined exactly, they will build in alphabetical order based off of city names. Okay, so they are wanting to build in a new province, and the 2 closest anvils to them are these 2. So they are going to build in alphabetical order. This one is Ancona, so they are going to move 1, 2 to here, and they are going to build... Or actually, I don't think they move. I think they just build in the nearest one. So I think that's what happens. There's a special player aid for their building rules. Oh, there is, isn't there? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Thank you so much. So this is it here. I didn't even think to read that. Within reach, empty city, new province, city name. Okay. That still doesn't really help me. So would it go here then? No, because it wants to be in a new province, right? And it can reach this spot, so I think it's that one. Yes, you're doing it right. Okay. Yeah, because they want to be in a new province, which both of these would allow them to be in a new province. And then they're both 2 steps away. So then they would go to alphabetical, which is that one. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. So whenever they now go, or whenever I prefect this one, they're going to get a victory point, which is kind of crappy. Okay, and then you take 1 colonist. So they are going to add 1 colonist to the board. I believe they just add it to Roma, like usual. I'm assuming they place it in... Yeah. Doesn't really tell you, but I'm assuming they add it to Roma, like usual. Roma, yes. Okay. Jur, thank you so much for helping out. I appreciate it. What's painful is that they can now do 3 steps. Oh yes, that's what I was thinking. Because typically in a multiplayer game, you can only ever move twice, right? Is the number of colonists is what determines your number of steps? Is that just for the solo AI? I'm pretty sure that is correct. Because if it's not, if it's in the multiplayer game that's what it is, then we've been playing it wrong. Oh. Oh no. I think we've been playing Concordia wrong. We've always just done, you always have to take 2 steps. It's never determined by the amount of ships and colonists that you have. You can only move up to 2 since you only have 2 colonists, yes. But if I put more onto the board, I can move more? Is that a thing? We've always just said 2, no matter how many ships and colonists we had. That's funny. Oopsie. Okay. Anyways. Gotta love when you play games wrong for the entire 3-4 years that they've had the game. Oh no. Okay. So I usually put my cards into like a specific order. I always put architects, then prefects, and then I usually do Mercator, Diplomat, Senator, Specialty, Tribune. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yes, 4 colonists equals 4 steps. I'm gonna have to tell Francis that after this. That's hilarious. Oopsie. Okay. I will say right now also, this game, you don't score any victory points until the end of the game, which is one of like my favorite parts of this game, is just everyone staying on 0 until the end of the game, where you start kind of having this like race around the board. It's great. So you guys will see the AI moving up, but I'm not going to move until the end of the game, which is very fun. All right, so like I said, I think for my next move, I do want to, I do want more brick though. That's the only thing. Shoot. Maybe I will. Yeah, because I'm going to have 2 architect moves this round. Maybe even more if I do that, but I don't know if I'll be able to have enough resources for that. But I would love, like I said, to get these 2 here. Thank you so much for following. Dominion69, hello. Welcome to the stream. Like I said, I would love to build on both of these spots here. That will be pretty easy. I'll need a brick and a food and a brick and a cloth, which I have cloth. And then I will need 7 coins, which I have more than enough there. But then I would ultimately love to be able to get over here as well and possibly build here, because that would get me another brick as well as another food. And both of these are in different provinces as well. So I'm really trying to spread out on the board as much as I can. So I'm not going to be able to do an architect yet, but I would love to do a Mercator. Oh, Jenna. Yes, you're right, Jer. What the heck? We've been playing that wrong. Like, I've always wondered, like, that's kind of why I avoided ever doing the colonist strategy, because I'm like, I don't really care about having too many on the board, but if it actually maximizes the amount of spots that you can take, that's a lot more appealing to me, for sure. And you can spread your steps. Good call. Yeah, I always forget that too. You can actually decide to like move this one once, this one twice. Oh, wow. You just changed Concordia for me, Jer. By literally just telling me the correct rules. Okay, so with Mercator, I do get 3 coins again. And then I can trade up to 2 goods. So the only thing with this is that I'm getting so many coins. Do I just want to purchase twice? Because I guess like I don't really need to sell if I don't need to. Like for this, I'm going to need 7 coins. Which is that? Yeah, I don't actually have as much as I think. That would only be 1, 2, 3, that's 7 coins. I could just purchase 1 brick and 1 wheat, but I need more than that. Okay. I think I am going to sell 2 cloth. So that gets me 14. So I'm going to take 15, give 1 back. And then I'm going to purchase once. And you can only purchase 1 type. And I think I'm just going to purchase like 3 brick. Is that crazy? Is that stupid? That might be stupid. that's okay. Because on my next turn, I'm going to prefect. Shoot! I've already prefected this spot. So that's not going to get me any food. Oh, no. Okay, I think I'm going to take this back. I'm not going to sell my cloth. I'm just going to purchase twice. Yes, I'm going to purchase twice because on my next turn, I'm going to prefect. And I think I'm going to choose to do the flipping of the coins. So that'll get me 4 coins. It's not amazing, but brick is so important in Concordia. I know. I need to get more brick spots, especially because I have the mason too. So I definitely need to do that. So maybe on this next turn, instead of doing these 2, I might actually go over here and do these 2. Just to get another brick spot for 1. And another food spot. Because food is then important to make more brick spots. Because food is required to make a brick. Okay. Excuse me. What do I want to do? I'm going to purchase 2 bricks for 6. 6 coins. And 1 food. I need to do 2 food. But then that's going to be 8. Ugh. This is so annoying. How do I get food? Okay. We're going back to this. Everyone's like, Jenna, just make up your mind. I'm going to sell my 2 cloth for 14. And then I'm going to purchase 3 brick for 9. That is what we are doing. Get 1 back. Boom. Okay. That is my turn. We now have lots of brick. I will just need to get food. And I will probably do food with my Prefectus Magnus, possibly. I do have both of my prefects available, so we're good with that. They are going to build a house. So they are going to roll the black die. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Why are you building in all of the damn farms? I think the closest one now is down here. Shoot, that's where I wanted to build. Dang it. Okay. Well, they're gonna go down here, and they are going to build in this area down here. Why are they building so many food spots? They're literally on 3 food spots. That's fine. It's okay. I could probably actually go here, honestly. Yeah, because 1, or I could go here. But that wouldn't get me in another province. Okay. So that is everything for their turn. They're going to build there. I am going to prefect. See. And I think I'm going to prefect Liguria. Liguria. There's no V. I'm going to prefect Liguria. Prefectus Magnus to be specific. Because I don't want to prefect there. And this is the only other spot that has wheat or food. So I'm going to flip that over. And I do get 2 food for that. I think Aqualia actually. Where is Aqualia? Oh, yeah. I can see why you'd be mistaken by that. But their person isn't close enough, I don't think. Okay, so I get 2 food, and they get minimum 2, so they get 2 victory points. And that is it for their turn. I am now going to think I will do my architect. I do have to remember that I need to purchase cards too. I'll probably actually purchase this guy here and possibly this prefect as well. So that's gonna I need to get a wine for that. And I also need to get anvil for that. Well, shoot. I don't have either of those, so that's great. All right, so I'm gonna architect just so I can get in more places here. And I can afford it. Yeah, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna move my person 1, 2 to this spot. And I'm going to build in both of these spots. So that is going to be 1 food and 1 coin to build here. And then 1 brick, 1 food, and 2 coins. And that will allow me to build here. So yeah, I'm really going for this spreading out to all of the different provinces. So I really need to get some of those guys there. So let's hope they do not roll a 1 or a 3. That would be great. That would be great. Okay, so they're going to roll and they're going to take 1 card. Please take a higher numbered card. Number 5, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're gonna take this prefect. And that's going to go there, like so. Amazing. Good. All right. Okay. Next up for me, I think I am going to... So now that I do have 2 spots that have brick, I'm a little bit more willing to do the mason, but I think I'm still gonna hold off on that. And I think I might do a nice little prefect. Like I said, I do need wine and anvil. I think I might do my prefect. And I think I might do Transpadania, maybe? If that one is still available. That would get me 1 wine and 1 brick. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go do Transpadania, and I'm gonna get 1 wine and 1 brick. There we go. And then they are going to get 1 victory point because they don't have any houses there. So they just get 1. All right. So I do have enough to get a cloth spot and a wine spot. Ooh, that might be a good spot to do that. I could start going over here. So I could actually go with my ship if I decide to do architect. No, Jenna, you're not working towards architect right now. You are working towards getting these 2 cards. Reminding myself. Okay. Shoot. How am I going to get a, whatever it's called, an anvil? Because I'm going to need an anvil for this. I'm gonna need, I can just use a wine and a brick for that. I just need 1 anvil. I guess I could use one of their normal prefects and I could flip over an anvil there. Yeah, I think I might do that. Do I have any spot that has anvil that will get me multiple? I do, right here. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to diplomat. I'm going to diplomat their prefect here.
which because they don't have any spots or houses on that spot, they are just going to get 1 victory point. This gets flipped over and I do get 2 anvil. 1 for that, plus 1 because I own a spot there. So we got 2 anvil, amazing. That is that. And then, like I said, I'm going to do Senator. I'm going to purchase 2 cards. I'm going to purchase with 1 of those anvils this diplomat here. And I'm going to purchase with a wine and a brick this prefect here. Boom. Move all of those down. I will say there are 2 colonists here. I haven't explained colonist cards yet, but those are, 2 specialties came out there, or specialists, sorry. So the colonist is basically that you can, yeah, so you can put out a colonist on the board. Like I said, I don't really usually go for that strategy, but now that I know that it actually makes you go further on the map, I might try to do that. We will see. I just never want to get more people on the board because I'm doing just fine. We're getting over here. This can still go over here and around. So I don't know if I want to do that. We'll see. We will see. Okay. So I did purchase those 2. And then they now roll this die here. And they get to build a wine spot. I think the closest possible wine is right here. So I believe this person is just going to move 1. This is in a new province, so they are going to build a house right here. Jur, let me know if that is correct. I'm pretty sure it's correct. Closest, new province, wine spot. Which is fine, because I don't really think I want to go there. All right. So they're currently in 5 different provinces. That's pretty good, actually. We are currently in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. Okay. I do want to start going over here more, so I might do that on my next architect. Do I have an architect? I do have an architect. Okay. So now that I've purchased those 2 cards that I wanted, I do have another prefect now, and I do have another diplomat now, which is nice. I think my next move is that I am going to... Do I want to prefect? I think I might prefect, and I might flip over all of these. Because the one thing with kind of holding off on flipping is that, yes, you do get more coins. Like, you're building up the coins that you'll get once you flip them all over again. But you also, if you don't flip them over, like, I can't prefect this one until it gets flipped over again. I can't prefect either of these, I don't think. I think I've done both of those already. So I think I'm going to prefect, and with these with these prefect, I'm going to flip over all the coins. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 coins. Ayo. And all of these get flipped back over. Boom. Okay. I think it could have been in Messana, since it was also a new province, but M before P. Where is Messana? Oh, yes. It could have been there. Does it matter, like, how many spots they're going to move? Like, would they... I just don't know if, like, would they prefer to just move 1 spot? Or is it always a new province and then alphabetical order? Because if it's that case, then I guess they would just move this twice. They would go 1, 2. But that's gonna mess up
that's gonna mess up me. This is the exact spot that I wanted to go next. Yes, via the ship, yeah. As long as it's reachable, not closest. Okay. End of the day, they're building houses and blocking you either way. You're not breaking the game. Yeah, very true. But I do want to try to do it as correct to the game as possible. So even that's really making me angry, because that's like literally my next move after I purchased some stuff. I was going to move my ship to there too. So that really sucks. I'm very sad about that. But there might be another option. Not really, actually. I guess I could go down here and I could do... Actually, no, I can't get there yet. Not unless I get a colonist out. Then I could move 3. Because in order to get here, I'd have to move like 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3. Dang it. Because I do want to get something in here and something in here. I guess I could just build on here. You can build on a spot that already has something. It'll just be more money. Thank you so much for following. Who was that? Danielle, thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so if I do want to build on here, I can. It's just that the money is going to be doubled. So instead of it being 1 brick, 1 food, and 2 coins, it'd be 1 brick, 1 food, and 4 coins in order to go there. That's the same with a multiplayer game as well. Oh, Mitch! Mitch from M is for Meeple. Thank you so freaking much. Hello, welcome to the stream. Guys, if you do not know, M is for Meeple is a YouTube channel. I definitely recommend going and checking them out. They are a wonderful couple, and I love their videos very much. Thank you so much, Mitch. I appreciate it. Aw, just came from watching some of your YouTube videos. Loving Solo Sunday so far. Yay! Thank you so much, Danielle. You guys make me so happy. Thank you for joining. Mitch, appreciate you. Thanks for the shout out, Jenna. You're the best. No problem, Mitch. Yeah, guys, go check out Emma's for Meeple. Whenever a video comes up on my subscription, Mitch, I always watch you guys. You're one of my faves. Okay. So what do I want to do now that the AI has screwed up my strategy? I already flipped over all of those. I got all my coins. Where do I want to pivot from here? If I do want to architect, and I do want to get... I do want more brick. I will say that. I do want more brick. And then also, I do want to make sure that I have all 5 of the resources. So I do have food, I do have brick, I do have anvil, I do have wine. So I have all 4 of them aside from cloth. So I think I want to get cloth for sure. Do I want to do this like I was going to do before? I could do this and this. It would just be a little bit more money for me to also build on here, which is fine. This will get me more food production, which is very important for getting more brick production. That's a good strategy. I would love you to build a cloth house and an anvil house in one architect move. Oh, I see somewhere that are you like casually like trying to tell me where to go, Jer? Are you trying to get me to go 1, 2 and build up here? Is that what we're doing? Or are you trying to challenge me to figure out how to do that? Because I figured it out. It's up here. I figured it out. I don't think there's any other one. I think you're trying to insinuate that. I see. Ooh, Concordia, I really need to try this one. Board to play? You haven't played Concordia? Another game that we can add to the list of games that we play together. If we ever get together and play games. Concordia, for sure. It is fantastic. Yes and no, won't say. Okay. Well, that would be nice. Because I do have an anvil. So I could do that now. Because I have everything to do that. But at the same time, it would be nice to do these two as well. Because this will get me in 2 different provinces. And then I could go up here and do that later. I think that would be nice. But then again, I could do this now and then that later. Or this now and then this later. At least we have a plan. One or the other. But in order for me to do this one first, I will need to diplomat. So I think I might do that. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one first, just because I want to get my boat up here. So I think I'm gonna diplomat. I am going to diplomat. How much money do I have? Do I have enough money to Mercator? I almost said Mercator again. Because they do have 2 Mercators. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And then purchase some food. And maybe something else. Yeah, so I'm going to diplomat the Mercator. Ooh, so this Mercator that they purchased does get you 5 Sister instead of 3 Sister. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to diplomat their Mercator. I am going to get 5 Sister. Still can't pronounce it. I'm gonna get 5 monies, okay? That's what it is. I think now we're on the same page. Yep, we're on the same page, Jer. Yep, add it to the ever-growing list, and we definitely need to soon. We do board to play. We never play Concordia either. Mitch and Morgan, y'all need to play Concordia. Okay. So I did get my 5 Sister coins, and I can trade up to 2 good types. So I can either purchase something or sell something, or purchase 2 or sell 2. I'm going to purchase 2. I'm going to purchase for 4. I'm going to purchase a food. Because I'll need a food for this and a brick. And then for this, I'm going to need a this and this. Is there any of those that I really want? I do have an anvil. Honestly, not really. So maybe, do I just purchase 2 food? Or do I purchase brick? I do still have my mason, so I can still use my mason. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna purchase. I'm gonna purchase 2 food. So I'm gonna spend another 4 to get another food. I do know that I can optionally, because me purchasing the 2 food is just 1 trade. I can do 1 other, so I could purchase bricks or I could purchase something else, but I don't think I want to. And I also don't want to sell anything, so I think I'm just going to opt to do 1 trade instead of 2. I don't know if that was the best strategy, but that is fine. I will say though that because I used their Mercator, they are going to roll this die and they are going to build an anvil. Okay.
So, I think it might be here. This might be the one that they are opting for. Yeah. Because I guess maybe, no, because they can only move 3. This guy could move 1, 2, 3. He can't move far enough to get there. He can move 2 to get here. So I think that's where he is going to build. So he's going to move 1, 2. And they are going to build a house on Crouton. It's definitely not Crouton, but I'm calling it Crouton. Croton. Crotoon. Crotoon? It's gonna be Crouton for me today, okay? Okay, so that is everything there. I did my diplomat, they did theirs. It is back to me. I think our must play together game should be Dwellings of Eldervale though, yes. 100,000 bajillion% bored to play. I need to play Dwellings of Eldervale. Now that I've experienced Andromeda's Edge, I really want to play Dwellings. Because I really enjoyed the gameplay of that for sure. Alright, so now that we have everything that we need, I think it is time for me to do Architect. So I'm going to Architect, I'm going to move my ship. 1, 2 to here. I'm going to build in both of these spots. So for this one, it is going to be 1 food, 1 brick, and 4 coins. I'm going to spend 5 and get 1 back. And then, so that'll go there. And then for here, it's going to be 1 cloth, 1 brick, and 5 coins. Bam, baby. We are in 2 more provinces. I'm losing my voice. Help me. Dwellings of Eldervale looks so fantastic. I know, Mitch. I can't speak. I think I'm good now. It's because I always yell. If I talk like this, can you guys hear me? I feel like my mic is so far away you guys can't hear me. Let me know. I think you can actually. Yeah, it looks like you can. I can't wait for scoring on this one. Looks like it's gonna be close. Dwellings is great. Ooh. Notable Joe, I'm so excited to play Dwellings. You have no idea. Okay. Is there a lot of... Excuse me. What is happening? Francis? Babe? Can you get me some water? Just get me, my water bottle's in the bedroom. Thank you. I'm dying down here. To answer your question, Jer, there is only these cards here. There's no more cards. So once all these cards are gone, I think that is when the game ends, right? That's how the multiplayer game ends, at least. Whoever takes the last personality card from the display area or builds their last house initiates the end of the game. Yes. So whoever purchases the last card gets this, which gets you 7 victory points, which is nice. And yeah. That is that. Yeah, so we just have these cards here. Okay, so moving back to my turn. Wait, no, it's not my turn. They are going to... I did this, which I architect. And then they are going to roll the blue die. And they are going to purchase number 1. So they are going to purchase the colonist, which is fine with me. I don't want them. I think I've decided I'm not trying the colonist strategy today. No, thank you. So these are just going to continuously move down until they are all gone. Okay, so I think I'm going to use my mason. So this will allow me to produce bricks in all of the places that I have brick, which unfortunately I only have 2. So I do get 2 brick. Bow pow. Thank you, Mitch.
I will take a drink in 1 second. The only drink that I currently have down here is my coffee. Which, honestly, I think it's the coffee that is my issue. It makes my throat not want to work and do its job. So, Francis is getting me water though, so I will take a drink when he gets here. Here he comes. Here comes the man of the hour.
Oh, there's Penny.
Is she down here? Aw, hi Penny. Does anyone want to see the baby girl? Come here, sweet chunkin.
I'm gonna bring her upstairs and see.
No! Show her to the stream. Penny, come on. Come here. Oh, there she is. Oh, hello. Hello, Chunkin. Hi. Oh, we're sleepy. Tell Francis we said hi.
Oh, Mitch is there.
Mitch and Morgan say hi. Francis also enjoys your videos. Whenever he sees a video from you guys, he's like, "Oh, let's watch Mitch and Morgan."
Well, normally you're still asleep when I'm watching it.
What?
Normally you're still asleep when I'm watching it.
No, shut up. Oh, dude, your breath smells bad. Hi. I need to finish my game of Concordia, okay? She's just like staring. You wanna go with Dee Dee? Okay, you can go with Dee Dee, okay? Bye. Love you. Go see Dee Dee. Go see him. Don't trip on the cords, please. Oh, God. Don't eat your fluff. Go see Dad. See, oh, no, we're just boot scooting boogieing it around the rug. Cool. Cool, bro. So cute. Such a cute dog. Yeah, she's not cute when she's scratching her butt on the floor, though. That's for sure. Okay. So, what did I just do? I did my mason. I got my 2 brick. They, unfortunately, get 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. Kind of sucks there, but that's fine. Okay. So my last thing, the only thing that I can do is I am going to Tribune. Do I want to spend this anvil in this wheat? I think I do, because then I'll be able to move 3, right? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I think it might be worth it. Because then, if I do 3, I could actually move this boat 1, 2, 3, and I could build in these 2 spots. Get myself another brick. That's the option there. And then this one could eventually move like 1, 2, 3 to there, or 3 to there. Because like I can get another anvil and another wheat eventually. Like I could prefect something on my next turn and get stuff. I think it's happening. I think we're gonna do it. Jur agrees. Yes, you do. He's like, do the colonist strategy. Don't ignore it. Okay, so -4, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coins. Bow pow. 7 coins. I get all my cards back. And then yes, I'm gonna spend my anvil and my wheat, and I'm going to add a colonist, which I'm gonna add a person. But I do think, no. When you do the colonist with the Tribune, it goes into Roma, but if you use a colonist card, you can add your person to any of the spaces that you have a building. So I could actually place my colonist here if I wanted to, and allow him to start there, but because it's with the Tribune, I have to place it in Roma.
And yes, I think that is it for me. And then for the Tribune AI ability, they're going to build a house in their best specialist, which again, I believe is the Smith again. And where is the next best spot for them? Honestly, I think the only spot that they can build is here. Because the only other place is here. Here. But that's too far away. Oh wait, it might not be. No, it is. Because they would have to go 1, 2, 3 to here, which I'm here already. So I think this is the spot that they're going to. There we go, which is fine. Morgan! Hello, Morgan. Welcome. We have both Mitch and Morgan in the chat, y'all. Whoop, whoop. I'm such a nerd. I apologize. I'm definitely not this nerdy in my YouTube videos. But I really should be, you know? I shouldn't just... I feel like I'm always a little bit serious in my YouTube videos. I need to not be. I need to just be myself. Such a nerd. Just ignore me, guys. Okay, so let me organize my cards here. I usually have, like I said, my architects and my prefects at the start. My diplomats, my senator. Prefect goes to the front, architect goes to the front, another prefect, and a mercator right there. Okay, so we have organized. Own it, be you. Aw, thanks, Shub. All right. I do agree, though. I just need to be myself. And that's why I enjoy streaming so much, because I can just hang out here, play a board game, pretty much talk to myself because I'm here alone in my basement, but you guys are here to listen, and pretty much it's like you guys are here. So thank you for joining and accepting me for who I am. Okay, so they did their ability, right? No, they only did half of it. So when I do Tribune, they are going to build in a spot that's best for their specialist, which their specialist is the Smith. So they did that. And then they're also going to roll this die, the red one. And they, oh snap, they're going to get the other colonist card. There we go. That'll go at the top. So that is one step closer to the end of the game. We only have 5 cards left. All right. There's a possibility that I should probably start focusing on maybe getting some more wine and some cloth and trying to purchase those. That's an option. We will see what ends up happening. The AI might end up getting one of those, but it's fine. I don't think they really have much. Like the only one that they do have is the Vinter down here, the wine spot down here. They don't have any cloth, which is good. They haven't been able to get to cloth, which is nice. Or like this die hasn't given them a cloth spot yet, so that's good. All right, so I do have 2 brick, so that's good. So where am I planning to go next? I am planning to get up here, and I'm either going to do these 2, anvil and cloth, or I can do anvil and food. I think, or sorry, cloth and food. I think I'm gonna do these 2, and then I'm really gonna try to get the weaver, because that means that I'll have this one here and this one here. So that'll get me 10 victory points if I can do that. Because the weaver gets you 5 victory points per spot that you have a house on a cloth. So yes, let's do a prefect. I'm gonna do a prefect, and I'm going to prefect, is there anywhere that has a cloth that I also have stuff in. Here, I think that might be the only place. Or here. Both of them will get the AI a victory point. But do I want 2 cloth or do I want a cloth and a food? That's the question. Probably 2 cloth would be the answer. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to prefect this green spot here. So that will allow me to get 2 cloth. Do you have the Magnus? I do have the Magnus. I do. So should I do that? Would that be better? Yeah, because if I do want the weaver, I'm gonna need as many cloth as I can get, right? It'll give you 3 cloth, yeah. Yeah, maybe I will do that. We're gonna do the Prefectus Magnus, which gets you double the amount of bonus goods. So you get whatever's on here times 2, plus whatever you have in that province. So I do get 3 cloth. And then however many they have here, so they only have 1. So they're just going to get 2 victory points. 1, 2. Which is good. Okay, yes, there we go. So I do have what I need for that, but I do need... Do I just prefect again? I could just prefect again. Yeah. Yep, exactly, Jer. We're on the same page. We are the same person. Okay, so I do have quite a few prefects. And prefects are nice to just get the stuff that I need. I might actually prefect this purple one here because I do have 2 houses there. And that will get me quite a bit of stuff so that on my next turn I can just go here and I can architect. I think that's probably my best option. That is there. So I will get an anvil, a food, and a brick. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna prefect. I get an anvil, a food, and a brick. I always like to organize my stuff here. There we go. And then they do not, they do. So they own 1, so they'll just get 1 victory point. Okay. And then, like I said, I am going to, do I actually want to, ooh, snap. I will say if I do an architect, they are possibly going to get one of these cards. So my best option would be to purchase cards before I do my architect. But ultimately I would love to get, ooh, console is pretty nice. Console is one that I haven't explained yet, but basically console allows you to purchase not just 1, not 2, but just 1 card from here. But you also get to ignore the additions down here. So that's kind of a nice one to have, but it does cost me another cloth, which is not good. So ultimately, I would love to either get one of these 2 and the weaver, or both of these, honestly. The weaver and the vintner. So do I do the Mercator? Maybe I'll do the Mercator. Because that'll just get them to build a house, which is fine with me. Okay. So we are going to do the Mercator. Jeez, Jenna. Mercator. So I get 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. They did do their extra thing, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do the Mercator. I get 3 coins, and then I can do 2 trades. So I definitely want wine. I'm gonna purchase 1 wine. Wine is 6, so I'm gonna have that. I'm going to purchase for 6. And I think I'm just gonna do that because I need wine. I could have just done a prefect and got wine, but I will say that I am full right now, so I think I'm good with that. Do I want to sell anything? If I do purchase both of these, I am going to need 2 brick for those. So I don't think I'm going to do that. That's going to be so expensive to purchase both of those. That's going to be 3 cloth, 2 brick, and a wine. Whew. But then I'm also going to then need to get more brick, which I can use my mason. Okay, that's fine. So yes, I think I'm just gonna do that. I don't want to sell any of this because I do need them all eventually. So I'm just gonna purchase 1 wine and just no second trade. And then they do get to build a house. So I'm gonna take this black dye. Yet again. What the heck is happening here? Water. So yet again, they are going to be building on wheat. They're really going for wheat. Okay, so they are actually going to go... What if they can't reach? I don't think they can reach any wheat. I think they might actually be going on to this one. Because they're already on this one. Oh, actually this one. It might actually be this one, actually. Because the only blank one is this one up here. So that would be their first choice, but they can't reach it. So the next best thing would be any that they're not on, but I am on. So it's either of these 2. And I think then it goes, because they can reach both of them, then it goes alphabetical, and this one starts with a G. So I think they're going to go 1, 2, 3 to here, and they're going to build on this one. There we go. So that is how that works. And now I'm going to use my senator. I'm going to purchase 2 cards. Like I said, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna buy the Weaver and the Vinter. Ooh, that's gonna get them 6 victory points when I use them. If I use them. I don't necessarily need to use them. But that's going to be 3 cloth, 1 wine, and 2 brick. Holy manoli. What have you done, Jenna? What? Time roller. Am I doing it wrong? There we go. I've done a lot. Time roller. Dun dun dun. Okay. So then, after I purchase those, they go into my hand. I am going to roll. Oh, snap. Okay. I believe... Shoot, they might go to this one. Yeah, that's the next one that they want to go to. So they're going to move 1. Technically, actually, I rolled the black one. I don't know if these are, like, different. I'm sure they're not. Actually, yes, they are different. So we're going to take that back. Thank God. They are actually going to go to the next available anvil. Ugh. Well, dang it. They're gonna go 1, 2 up to here, and they're going to build there. Frick, man. That's where I was gonna build. That's fine. If I want to build there, I'll just have to pay double. So I'll have to pay 6 coins instead of 3. Ugh. Concordia is my fave game of my group. No way, Time Roller. Would you consider yourself a pretty good Concordia player? Are you judging my playing right now? You don't seem like the judgy type at all, Time Roller. Okay. What do I want to do now? So I used my senator, rolled, they built. Did they build last round too? Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. The province produces. I think I might have been cutting myself short there. What does that mean? So if they built in a town that I was in, I would have got something? Is that what that means? Afterwards, the province the house is built in is activated for production. You receive goods there if you have houses there. Oh, no! Shoot. Okay, so I might have been doing that wrong, guys, but I think we're too far in the game to fix it. But basically, when you use the black die, after doing the Mercator, wherever he built produces. So like he just built here with my Mercator. So this would have produced and I would have gotten a food. Then I believe afterwards the province the house is built in is activated for production. You receive goods there if you have houses there. The AI never receives goods for its houses. If the province has already produced, instead all bonus markers are reactivated again. I don't know what that means. However, only when there is at least 3 bonus markers with their coin side flipped up. Otherwise, nothing happens. Oh, okay. Interesting. No judges here, just worker meeples. I think this is the first time, though, AI produces where you have a house. Okay. Oh, so it's not even like the province. It's just if he produced on a house, or if he places a house where I have a house. So this will be the only time. So that's good. We can continue with it. So it will produce. So that means that I will get a food, which is awesome. And then I'm not 100% sure what it means by if the province has already produced. So does that mean that I will flip over the prefect for this space? So am I supposed to flip over this? I'm assuming that's what that means. Because then it says, yeah, because if it has already produced, so if it means that that's already flipped, instead all bonus markers are reactivated again. However, only when there is at least 3 bonus markers with their coin side flip up. Otherwise, nothing happens. Okay. Cool. So that just gets flipped. If it was already flipped and this was the situation, then all those would get flipped back over. I think that's what that means. What we forgot is the flipping of the tile, even if you don't have a house. Okay. Dang. Okay. I will make sure I remember that for the next game of this. It basically mimics a player doing a prefect move. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Jer. Appreciate you. All right. So, back to what I was doing. Played the senator, purchased my cards. They built a house up here. It is now my turn, and I am wanting to do another architect. Like I said, I do want to make my way up here. And then I possibly want to do another architect, hopefully before the game ends. in order to get some stuff in this area here. Ultimately, I would love to be able to maybe move this guy 1, 2, 3 to here. But I would love to get this wine here. So actually I could go 1, 2, 3 to here and then build in these 2 spots. That would be nice. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's a lot to do. That is a lot to do in these are going to be gone soon, so okay. So if I do want to get up here and build in here, I would love to build in that spot with the cloth, so I need cloth. And then anvil I have as well. So I think I'm going to just use my weaver. Do I want to do that, or do I want to just do architect? I don't have any other spots that have cloth. This, I could do that and get 1 cloth, but then they would get a victory point. Or I could do the weaver. I would get, oh, I would only get 1 again. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm just going to do prefect, because the weaver is going to get them 3 victory points, whereas prefect is only going to get them 1 victory point for having 1 house there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do prefect. I'm going to prefect here. I would normally prefect here, but I've already done that. So we are going to prefect, actually, maybe I'll prefect here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because that would get me another food. Don't really need a food, but it's nice to have. So I'm going to prefect Corsica, I believe. That's going to get me a cloth as well as a food for having a spot there. Like so. And then they do get 1 victory point for having a house there. Boom, done. Next up, I would love to get more brick. I do have lots of coins, so I don't need to worry about coins. I do need, if I want to go up here, I do need another brick. And I wouldn't mind more than just that. So I think I might do my mason. That would allow me to get 1. I still only have 2 brick. What is happening right now? Maybe I should architect and get some more brick before I mason. Where can I go that will get me more brick, but also something I need? Ultimately, this would be the spot that I would love to go to get both a wine and a brick. That would be nice. Get myself in 2 more, whatever it's called. 2 more provinces. Do they have an architect face up? They do. Okay. I have 2 architects. I could diplomat one of their architects, and maybe, because I do want to get 1 in here as well. So what I can do here, maybe I will go 1, 2 to here. I do have these 2 spots here that I can build. I don't think I'm going to build on both of them. I think I am just going to build on one of them, just to get myself closer to that spot and to get a building in this spot here. So I am going to architect. Oh, I will say though, that if I architect, they're going to get a card. Ooh. 1, 2. Y'all. And then they're gonna get the last card. Frick, man. But it would really be nice to get that. Is there any way for you to buy 2 cards after they get 1 card? So you got the Concordia card? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because... yeah, I don't think I have time to do all of the architects that I want to do. So, I have to like prioritize what I want to do here. I think we're just gonna give up on doing this over here. I don't think that's worth it right now. I think ultimately my best option would be to go up here. That way I can get another cloth, which will get me 5 victory points. And then another one of either one of these will be fine. It won't get me in both of these spots, but I think that's fine. I will also not have one here, but again, that's fine. I think I am going to go up here, but I do need more brick. So, do I do the mason or do I just diplomat a prefect? Could do that. That way I can prefect, I could prefect here, Transpadania. That will get me both a wine and a brick. That will allow me to have this to purchase. And then I have an anvil. So that means that I would actually just purchase the food one up here. Or can I get to there actually? I'm here. 1, 2, 3. I can get to there. So if I prefect here, I'll get the brick that I need to do that architect. I'll get the wine that I need to purchase that. I will have the anvil to purchase that. And then 1 additional, I'll have like a food, I think, to be able to purchase that. Okay. Whew, this is good. Hello, Matthew. Aw. Everyone, Gargus Grazon is my brother-in-law. We're going to their house today to play Dungeons & Dragons, and he's going to be our DM. Your niece and nephew say hello. Hello, Grayson and Freya. Hello, friends. I'm playing a board game right now. Your favorite aunt is playing a board game right now. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I am going to diplomat. We are going to diplomat their prefect. I'm going to prefect Transpadania. That will get me a wine and a brick. Boom, boom. They do not have any houses, so they are just going to get the minimum, which is... oh, wait. Do they have another prefect that's not the Prefectus Magnus? Oh, shoot. Okay, well, that's fine. That means I get 2 wines. I'm not going to complain about that. So they have Prefectus Magnus, which means they just, for the minimum, get 2 victory points, which is fine. That gets me 2 wines, which is awesome. And a brick. Okay. And then I am going to... oh no! Shoot! Do I have... I can... oh, thank God. That scared me. Basically, I've already used my senator. So I was like, shoot, I'm gonna have to tribune before I can use my senator again. But we haven't used their senator yet. So I'm actually going to diplomat again their senator. And that allows me to purchase 2 cards. I do want to purchase the ones that I want before they can purchase. Shoot! No, I want them to purchase first, right? Because I want them... oh, shoot! No, this is going to mess up everything. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, we're not going to diplomat yet.
We're not going to diplomat yet. Because I want to be the last one to purchase 2 cards, right? So if I senator now, they're going to purchase the last card. So we're actually going to architect first. Hopefully they purchase number 3. That is what I don't want. If they purchase one of these 2, it's kind of going to mess up my strategy. And then we're going to have to try to get the certain, like I think we might have to get another cloth if they don't purchase that one. All right, so I'm going to architect. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 up to here. I'm going to purchase or build on these 2 spots. The food is going to be 1 brick, 1 food, and 2 coins. So I'm going to build a house there. And then for the cloth, it's going to be 1 cloth, 1 brick, and 5 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to build a house there. Like so. That is everything for my architect. Like I said, they are going to roll the blue die. Please, number 3. Not number 1 or number 2. Number 3. 3, 3, 3. 4. I think. Do you just keep on re-rolling? I'm assuming you just keep on re-rolling until they get one. If there's not enough cards in the display, takes the first card instead of the... Oh, no! No! Shoot! Okay. That's fine. If there's not enough cards in the display, the AI takes the first card instead of the die result. Yep, Jar already said that. I'm so excited to see the final score. Dude, this is like the most intense game of Concordia I've ever played, and I am obsessed. Okay, so unfortunately, that sucks. They're going to take the Mercator, which is fine. I'm just gonna have to figure out a way to get another cloth. But again, that's okay. Okay, so they did that. I did my architect. It is now my turn. Okay, so in order to purchase these 2, I'm going to need a cloth. I already have the anvil and then just something random, so I can just use a food. Okay. I have no more. I think my best option is actually going to use my weaver. It's going to get them 3 victory points, but that gets me 2 cloths. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do my weaver. Because I have houses in 2 weaver spots, I get 2 cloths. Okay, and then they, like I said, get 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. They are 1 ahead of me, but that is fine. I feel like my end score is going to be higher than theirs, hopefully. So that's good. They got their 3 victory points. Like I said, I'm going to diplomat their senator. Okay, that allows me to purchase 2 cards. I'm going to purchase the last 2 cards for 1 anvil, 1 cloth, and 1 random, so it's going to be 1 food. I'm going to get the last 2 cards, which means I do get the Concordia card here. Perfect. And the last thing is, because I did their senator, they're going to roll the white die, build a house, and then that'll be the game. Yet again, they're building another goddamn farm. This AI, I have determined this AI is Edith. It's Edith from Three Sisters. That's who it is. So yes, I do think that the only place, it's one of these 2 spots, because I have one there. I do think it's going to be this one, actually, because this is they already have one at least in both of those, so it's not going to be a new, whatever it's called, province.
So yeah, they're gonna build one there. And because it's the senator, it's not the black die, so it's not going to produce. They're just building a house. All right, so that is the end of the game. We now get into final scoring. Oh God, wish me luck, everyone. We are going to organize things into the different types of cards. So I'm going to organize them in my multipliers. I'm not gonna lie, I don't do a good job. In Concordia, it's really good to pay attention to how many of each of the types of cards you have. So you know like your multipliers. I'm gonna take my buildings over here. So then you know kind of what to go for. I did not really do a great job at that, but I typically go for a lot of the same cards, so okay. Yeah, you guys can clearly tell that I go for a lot of like the building on the map stuff. Thank you so much, Morgan. Appreciate it. Okay, so in order to count up your score, you're gonna go through each of the cards and count up your score based off of those multipliers. So we're going to start with actually the Vesta card. This is going to be 1 victory point for every 10 coins that I have. I do have 11 here, but then you do get to exchange your goods that you have left over. So I have 7, 13, is that 13? 13, 19, 23. So I get another 2 plus 3. Don't forget to sell your goods. Yep. So I do get 3 victory points. We will actually go through. I am actually a little bit. What does the AI score at the end? Okay. End of the game, whoever has or takes the last one. Final scoring. Final scoring follows the same rules as Concordia. The AI scores all of the goods. I'm assuming that's supposed to say goods. It means god, or it says gods. It scores all of the goods on all of its. Oh wait, yeah, it is gods actually, because that's what all of these. Yeah, I'm dumb. Ignore me. Scores all of the gods on its cards, face up and face down, following usual rules. In case of a tie, owning the Concordia card wins the game. Owning the Concordia card wins the game. I'm confused. They weren't supposed to be collecting goods and coins, right? Because, like, how am I supposed to know how many coins the AI has? Thanks, Vortak. They don't score Vesta. Okay, good. That makes sense. So they're going to be scoring for all of their cards. So I will do that after we score my cards. Typically in like a multiplayer game, you would score each card. Everyone would score each card at a time. Oh, they don't own that card. Okay. It would be good if I looked at it, right? Jur? I'm a ding dong. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so Vesta for me, I get 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that is Vesta. Next up, we are going to score Jupiter. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Jupiter cards. So I get 5 victory points per place I have a building in that is not brick. So starting from over here, and I'll go around, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 provinces, cities, 8 cities that have a building on it that is not brick. So 8 times 5, 8 times 5 is 45, I think. Or is it 40? It might be 40. It's 40. Guys, I've been streaming for too long. Please don't judge me. It's 40. It's definitely 40. Y'all. So 23 plus 40, 63. I'm good at board games, not quick math. Okay. So those are all of my Jupiter. Boom. Maybe we should do. Maybe I'll do theirs as well at the same time. Just so you guys can kind of have like a race. Okay. So they have 2 Jupiters, so they will get 2 points per spot that they have. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They did not build in any brick. So 10 times 2, they will get 20 points. So they're going to go from 21 to 41. Okay. So that's their Jupiter. Next up we have Saturnus, which I have 4. I'm going to get 4 victory points per province that I'm in. So we have 1. Didn't get in any of those ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So 8 times 4, 36. No. 32. Good Lord, help me. 63 plus 32, 95? 95. Math is hard. Thanks, Jar, or Jur. Okay, so after that, Venus cards. Is Venus, I think Venus might just be for the, oh, you know what? This might be the wrong, I think it might actually be this one. Yeah, because I don't think we have any Venus cards, right? I think that's for the team variant. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so then after Saturnus, we have something. So this is going to be 2 victory points if I have all of them, which I do. So I just get 2 victory points. 1, 2. Or is it 2 victory points per? I forget this one. That's fine. I believe it is you get 2 victory points if you have all 5 of them. Or is it 10? I think it might be 10. 2 points per good, yes. So if you had 4 of the 5 goods, you'd get 8 points. But I have all 5 of them. I'm almost positive. So I get 10 victory points for that. Okay. They have 6 victory points per. They do have farm. They do have smith. Do they have wine? They do have wine, but they do not have cloth. So they only get 6 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. So 41 plus 18, 59.
Hello, Jenna. Glad to find you on Twitch. I love your YouTube videos. Have a nice Sunday. Oh my goodness. Gaiman2146, thank you so much. Glad that you're here. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube videos. I appreciate it. We are just counting up the final score for Concordia Solitaria, and I will say I am killing the AI as of right now. I don't know if it's still gonna go that way once we count up the last ones. Oh shoot, I didn't do their Saturna or Saturnus or whatever. Dang it. So I'm not as far in the lead as I thought. They're gonna get 3 victory points per province that they're in. So I'm pretty sure that they're in, actually no, they're not in every. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they get 8 times 3. 8 times 3 is 24. So 59 plus 24. 83. I did not want to do that math. Okay, so that's theirs. We have 2 more cards to score. We got Mars, which is not going to be good for me. I get 2 victory points per worker or per colonist. I have 1, 2, 3, so I get 6 victory points. So 111. There we go. And then they get 3 victory points per worker. They have, do they only have 3 as well? 1, 2, yeah, because I think I only did whatever it's called twice, Tribune, and that's when they would add 1. So they have 3 as well. 6 times 3, so 18 for them. 83 plus 18, 101. Oh no. I think I should be okay, but I'm a little bit nervous right now, guys. So the only cards that we have left to score is our specialty cards. And I'm gonna say right now, they have a lot of freaking farms. So I'm a little bit nervous for that. Okay, let's do their specialty cards first. I'm so freaking nervous. If you tribune twice, they would have 4 colonists? Oh shoot, did I not? Oh no. Did I not add 1 for them? Yeah, there's a possibility that I might have forgot to add. Is it the Tribune? Oh, no, it's because with your Tribune, you roll the die to see if 1 was added, but I think the second time that I Tribuned, I rolled the card. So they actually took a card instead of adding 1, so that makes sense. Okay. So yes, they only have 3. We're gonna do theirs first. I am very nervous. We are going to do their Smiths first. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4 Smiths. So they're gonna have 4 times 3. They're gonna have 12 points for their Smith. So they are at 113. Oh God. And then their farmer. So they're going to have 3 points per farm. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are going to have, that is 5, right? Yes. Yes. So they're going to have 15 points for their farmer. So 113 plus 15 is 128. Oh God. Gotta love these tense games. I know, right? Okay, so I need to get from 111 to 128. I think I should be okay. But I really don't know. We will see. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys.
Okay, so we're going to do brick first. I get 3 points per brick that I'm on. Unfortunately, I only think that I'm on 2 brick. So I get 6 points. 117. Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna win, guys. We're good, we're good. Phew. Unless, how many wines am I on? Ooh, I only think I'm on 1 wine. So I get 4. 21. I think I won. Whoop whoop. Because I'm on 2 weavers. Or I'm on 2 cloth. So I get 10 victory points. So we are going from 121 to 131. Holy crap. We did it. We beat the AI by 3 victory points, everyone. That is stressful. That's crazy though. That's on standard mode. How in the heck are you supposed to beat them on veteran and expert? Whew, that is difficult. Congratulations, great tight game, great job. Thank you guys, great job, thank you. Let's go, baby. All right, so that is going to be everything. Very close game, congrats. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, Shub. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Vortak. Thank you, Jur. Thank you, especially Jur. Thank you for helping me throughout the game. I really appreciate it. But there we go. Oh, wait. Guys, do you know what I forgot? I did beat them. I did beat them by more, actually. Because I got the Concordia card. I didn't add this up, right? I didn't add it in. So I'm actually at 38. Woohoo! There we go. I totally forgot about that. Amazing. Okay, so I beat them by quite a bit. See you soon, Jenna. Yes, Matthew. See you soon. Francis and I will be leaving in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. But yes, I'm so excited to play some D&D for the first time with my druid character. On higher levels, you'd prioritize getting more cities and more provinces rapidly. Okay. Jur, thank you so much for all of the help with Concordia. Love it. Let us know how D&D goes. I will definitely let you know. We play D&D too! Oh my goodness. Morgan, Mitch, this is actually going to be my first ever campaign of D&D. I'm very excited. We are starting pretty chill. We are playing with my sister and her husband, Matthew, which is Garcus Grayson in the chat, my brother-in-law. And then we are also playing with my brother and his girlfriend, and then Francis and I. So it's just like our family are getting together and we're playing D&D, which is super fun. And yeah, I'm very excited for my first ever campaign. I'm going to be a druid, and I am real fun. I'm real fun. I'm real pumped. English is hard. It's so much fun. You'll love it. I hope I do. I think I will. We're keeping it pretty low key for this one. We are like, our characters are ourselves, so it's not like we have to like put on some sort of character because we're just playing ourselves, which is nice. We're playing Pathfinder tonight. Very nice. Pathfinder 2. Nice. Love that. Okay, so let me see who we can raid. Like I mentioned, the Tabletop Live Network live stream is going on right now. Basically, one weekend every month, TLN, Tabletop Live Network. Why did I forget that name? Every weekend we do a like live stream raiding into one another. So right now it is actually Duchess. Tabletop Live Networking. Hold up. There's 2 of them going at once. Please hold. I am confused. I think maybe Duchess is going to be raiding into... I think Duchess is raiding into Loozapalooza. I think that's what's happening. Yes, okay. That is what is happening. So we are going to go and raid Loozapalooza. They are the current live stream that's going on right now for the Tabletop Live Network. Marathon. And what are they playing? I don't know what they are playing. Does anyone know what they're playing? I can't see the full title. But yes, let's go and raid them. I don't think I've ever raided Loozapalooza before. I might have like once or twice. But yeah, let's go raid them. I need to make sure that I spell their username right as well. Luza, L-U-Z-A, Palooza, not Lisa, Luza, Palooza. Is it 2 O's? It is 2 O's. Okay. There we go. I think, holy crap, I'm dropping my phone. Why do I embarrass myself all the time? Okay, anyways, friends, we are going to go and raid Loozapalooza. Give them some love. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for my live stream of Concordia solo for the first time. I honestly really enjoyed this. I want to play again. It is great. It is one of my favorite games, so I knew I was going to really enjoy it, but I think I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to. It's a very fun game. I definitely recommend checking it out. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your weekend. We are going and playing some D&D. Wish me luck. And yeah, I will see you guys on Tuesday. I will mention this week coming up, I will be doing 2 solo live streams, both on Tuesday and on Sunday. So definitely come and hang out for those. Morgan, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you. And yeah, love you guys so much. See you later.